Welcome back to the stage, everybody, where we have gathered our representatives from each team alongside their team banners for the conclusion of the pick and play phase. Teams have been stacked according to their match wins, game wins, fewest losses, and strength of victory score, resulting in the following rankings. With seeding complete, all that's left is for our number 1 and number 5 seeds to pick their opponents to fill out the elimination phase bracket. Number 1 seed will choose among the top teams, and the number 5 seed will choose among the bottom teams. So without further ado, let's begin. We're going to start with the lower bracket first, and as the 5th seed, Disguised will be choosing their opponents. So Castle, if you'd please join me up on stage. After their victory over Dignitas, fresh off of their series here. Welcome, Castle. Oh, you brought the stand with you as well. Very, very impressive stuff right there. Your eligible opponents for the elimination phase, first round, are Lion, 100 Thieves, and Dignitas. Who would you like?
Yeah, obviously we're going to choose Dig again. We just won the series, like no reason to not choosing Dig here. So we're going to choose Dig.
You just beat them. You're going with Dignitas. So Castle has made the decision for Disguise. Shaden, the representative from Dignitas, if you'd please bring your banner up to the stage, and we'll get your thoughts on it as well. You can leave the stand. That's all right. You don't have to match Castle. Castle, while I have you here right now, I've noticed in the past you've worn a cape on stage. Where's the cape been? You haven't been wearing that lately.
What's the cape?
Yeah, like the blanket looks like a cape.
Oh yeah, but I used to wear it, but like these days it's kind of hot, so just drop it.
Less necessary in the summer. Fair enough, fair enough. All right, well, Shaden, I'll have you take a step up here. You were selected first. I know it's tough. You're fresh off of your loss to Disguise, but I want to get your immediate thoughts on the chance of a rematch now next week. Yeah, it's what it comes down to a little bit. Yeah. Do you think that there's anywhere on Dignitas that will have an advantage over Disguised?
I'm not sure yet.
Not sure yet. You're ruminating on it. You'll think about it. All right, I'm going to come back to you in a second here then. I want to get your thoughts, Castle. Why, other than the fact that you just beat them, why do you think that Disguise has a good matchup versus Dignitas?
I think we just have the good experience into Dig. Like we just won the series, so it's gonna be just easiest like matchup for us. Yeah.
And I gotta ask, while I have you here, what does it feel like to win the first series for Disguised?
I think we kind of got there pretty late. We should have won like way earlier than this, but like at least we got there.
All right, well, that means that now Disguise versus Dignitas is 1-1 in best of 3s throughout the year. We have another best of 5 now ahead of us next week. Thank you so much, representatives. You can walk off the stage now with your banners. There you go. So that is the number 5 seed selecting their opponent for next week, which means that our first lower bracket matchup will be Disguised versus Dignitas. Best of luck next weekend to the players. There is now one remaining matchup available here in the lower bracket, which will be Lion versus 100 Thieves. So if the representatives would please come up. Saint, I'll have you walk up here onto my right side, FBI. I'll have you come up onto my left. And we'll start over here with Saint. Saint, Lion has had a very interesting story so far this year. You've gotten so much props from a lot of the top teams saying, you got to respect them. They're a team that can be dangerous. What do you think about your odds are against 100 Thieves?
Sorry?
What do you think your chances are of beating 100 Thieves?
I think we don't mind the versus 100 Thieves because we already play with top 3 teams and we know now we're getting better. So we don't care about now lower group.
Okay, do you think that their mid laner is going to give you any difficulty?
Maybe nothing.
Maybe nothing, maybe something. We want to get your thoughts now, FBI. First off, defend your mid laner. Do you think that they're going to take this?
Yeah, I think Quid and Saint have a pretty similar playstyle, so we'll just see who plays better on the day, but I have a lot of confidence in Quid that he'll win that matchup. But that being said, I think Lion have obviously looked the best out of the bottom 4, so it'll be a good chance to redeem ourselves.
And it would be a redemption. I want to talk to you about that a little bit, get your thoughts on how 100 Thieves have been performing so far and what you're going to be doing going into next week to turn things around. So the message to the 100 Thieves fans out there, what kind of prep is ahead of you, ahead of your first best of 5 of the season?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the season hasn't gone how we wanted it to go. I think behind the scenes we have been making a lot of progress. So yeah, we just got to keep working, and I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to take down Lion.
All right, well, message from 100 Thieves for the fans. That will be our next lower bracket matchup, 100 Thieves versus Lion. Thank you so much, players. You may exit the stage, and best of luck next weekend. So with the bottom 4 seeds now selected for their opponents, let's determine the upper bracket. As the first seed, Cloud9 Kia will be choosing their opponent. Loki, if you'd please bring your banner over to the stage and join me. And that's a lot of chevrons that C9 have on the bottom of their banner. It's all right. Don't worry about the stand. It's fine. They're sticky. Welcome, Loki. An incredible and impressive looking banner that you have right there. And now you get to decide if you will add another chevron to it, or maybe there'll be an upset. But your eligible opponents are FlyQuest, Shopify Rebellion, and Team Liquid. Who will you choose?
I'll choose SR.
SR Shopify Rebellion. Okay, we have Palafox. Please join me on stage as the representative from Shopify. An equally impressive banner as well, with just as many chevrons. You can take your space here on my right. And I want to get your thoughts here. Palafox, you were just chosen by C9. How does that make you feel?
Pretty excited, honestly. Last splits, they 3-0'd us in playoffs, so this is like a time to get some revenge, you know? And I have a lot of faith in my my top side, my bot side, just my whole team, really, to outperform.
Okay. Do you feel like there's any, anytime you're the first one selected by the first seed team, I think that there's a level of kind of expectation that comes with that. Do you feel that at all?
Expectation?
In terms of, their opinion of Shopify Rebellion as opposed to the other potential opponents they have?
I mean, it's kind of good for us, because like if they think we're worse than we actually are, usually it's like pretty good opportunity for us. So.
You like being on the underdogs, I know. I know from the team. All right, well, I want to get your thoughts on Loki. Why'd you pick Shopify Rebellion?
I feel like SR is getting better than before from split to playoffs, but Palafox is not getting better than before, so that's why I chose SR.
Your thoughts?
I mean, even last playoffs, there was a match we had where I was up 2 levels, so we'll see how it goes. I'm a bit better than before.
All right, well, hey, Smack Talk's been said, but that's going to be our first matchup in the upper bracket. It will be Cloud9 versus Shopify Rebellion. Players, you may exit the stage with your banners. I know they're quite heavy at this point, but best of luck going into next weekend. So that remains only 2 more teams for the upper bracket, which will be FlyQuest versus Team Liquid. Will the representatives please take to the stage? Impact, I'll have you come to my left. Masu, I'll have you come over to my right side here. And Impact, I hate to call it out, but that's a few less chevrons on the Team Liquid banner than I think some were expecting. I want to get your first thoughts here on how Split 3 has gone for Team Liquid.
I mean, not going well, and I mean, look at our banner, kind of short. I mean, I kind of surprised we are top 4 either. But still we are in the top 4, so we need to do our best. And against FlyQuest, I mean, they're best team I think in the NA now. We have to respect them, and I mean, we have to play our game is better. We have to play our focus, and I'm not sure I can say we're gonna win, but I think it's good series, fun series to play against them.
Fair enough. And now, Masu, I know that FlyQuest, reigning champions, or rather reigning split 2 winners from last split, undefeated this split, and even players like Impact saying they think you're the best team. How much pressure does that add onto you and the rest of the members of FlyQuest?
I can't really speak for the rest of my team as well as I can for myself. I know the pressure for me doesn't really get to me with expectations, because even though we're undefeated or we are considered the best team, it's just like how I play and how my performance that kind of sets my feelings about myself, not what others think. So I think my teammates feel the same way. So even if we are 6-0 right now, I don't think we've been playing that well, and so I don't think expectations are gonna make us cocky or anything.
It's hard to walk away from the stage feeling satisfied. I want to get your quick thoughts, on your lane matchup versus Jan over on Team Liquid. Because again, 2 of you pretty young, early in your careers, NA AD carries. It's always fun to see you match up against each other.
Yeah, I always like playing against Jan. I think him and Core are the best bot lane, aside from me and Busia. So it's always fun to play against them. I think they lane really well. I think they get advantages really well, and they're able to push them. I think they're like the strong part of the team at the moment, so it'll be fun.
All right, and maybe some slight slander to Sven and Vulcan. Maybe we'll get into that later. But Impact, I want to get your thoughts on Jan. You've been playing with him for a while now. What do you think about his matchup versus Masu?
I mean, they play a lot, They play each other always in the playoff. I'm playing against Bripo a lot too, and it's same. But I think actually this year I kind of surprised to FlyQuest bottom duo because I thought last year, especially Busiu, I thought it's not great about the map control or like vision control thing. I think this year he actually getting so much better with Inspire, like how they play in the map control. So I think they play well now, and I think we are at our bottom duo playing really well. But I think me, especially me, I think I kind of stick not doing well. So I cannot. I think I agree to me, Masu. Like I need to focus myself more about my performance and up to my confidence, because if I play in the scrim and stage, I think I can beat. I'm not sure I can beat them, but like I can help them, my teammate, to get in good position. So I will try my best.
I'm happy you mentioned that you're up against Bwipo, because that is a tough matchup in the top lane for our region as well. So it sounds like your focus is just make sure that you're there for the team when you need it. Is there anything else on your mind though when you think about Bwipo as a player?
Bwipo is Bwipo, he doing something random champ, but he doing well. When he plays Sat or Olaf or so many random Urugo champion. But I think he's doing well that kind of champion, so I need to think about it more.
All right, well, we'll let you think about that. But that concludes our banner ceremonies for this pick and play phase. Be sure to tune in next week for the start of the elimination phase. Let's get final thoughts now from the lounge.
Helper.